Everyone, good morning to all. Welcome back to Google Classroom of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. In this session, we are going to discuss about rationalization of the denominator. And which situation we are going to do this rationalization of the denominator. If the given number is with the denominator as irrational, then we have to write its equal form by rationalizing the denominator. Okay, that we have to discuss now in the session by doing the exercise questions. Okay, after that we are going to discuss about one of the law of exponents of irrational numbers or rational numbers. That means real numbers, laws of exponents we are going to discuss. Only one point we will discuss today. Remaining we will discuss in the next session. Okay. If the given number is with the denominator root r minus s, then we have to multiply both the numerator and the denominator by root r plus s. Both the numerator and the denominator we have to multiply by root r plus s, because here it is root r minus s. So we have to multiply it with root r plus s. Here minus, then we have to multiply them by here plus. Okay. Then we get the answer as root r plus s by here what it will be, root r minus s into root r plus s. That will be r minus s square. Root r minus s. A minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. A square means root r square. That will be r. S square means s square. So a square minus b square. Now the denominator is a rational number. Numerator may be rational or irrational. It is not a problem. Okay, so this is the rationalization of the number with the denominator in the form root r minus s. Then if the rational number or if the number given number is with the denominator root r, if it is only root r, then we have to multiply both the numerator and the denominator by root r itself. Okay, now numerator become 1 into root r, and denominator become root r into root r equal root r square. That means r itself. Okay, the next is if the given number is with the denominator root r plus s, then what we will do here, root r minus s, then we have to multiply them by root r plus s. Here it is given as root r plus s in the denominator, so we have to multiply both the numerator and the denominator by root r minus s. Root r minus s. Then what happened here? Numerator become 1 into root r minus s is root r minus s itself. Denominator become a plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square. That is r minus s square. Root r whole square means r. S square is s square itself. Between them minus. A square minus b square. Right? The next is when the denominator is in the form root r minus root s. So what we will do? We should multiply both the numerator and denominator by root r plus root s. Root r plus root s. So denominator also we have to multiply by root r plus root s. Then numerator become 1 into root r plus root s. Root r plus root s itself. Denominator become root r minus root s into root r plus root s. A minus b into a plus b. A square minus b square. Here a square becomes r. B square becomes s. So a square minus b square become r minus s. The next is when the denominator is in the form root r plus root s. Then what we will do? We have to multiply both the numerator and denominator by root r minus root s. Okay, both the numerator and denominator by root r minus root s. Now the numerator become root r minus root s. Denominator become what? R minus s. A square minus b square. So r minus s. So these are the rationalizing factors. If root r minus root s, then which is the rationalizing factor? Root r plus root s. Root r plus root s is there, then rationalizing factor is root r minus root s. Root r plus s is there, then what is the rationalizing factor? Root r minus s. Root r is there, then what is it? Root r itself. Then root r minus s means what will be the rationalizing factor? Root r plus s. Okay, so this is the rationalizing factors, different factors. Okay, then we have to discuss exercise questions. Exercise 1.5, question number 5. Rationalize the denominators of the following. First question, 1 by root 7. Here what we will do? We have to multiply both the numerator and denominator by root 7 itself. Okay, now numerator become root 7, denominator become root 7 into root 7 is 7. Okay, now the denominator is a rational number that we have to do. Then second sub question is 1 by root 7 minus root 6. Here we have to multiply both the numerator and the denominator by what? Root 7 plus root 6. Okay, root 7 plus root 6. Then 1 into root 7 plus root 6 is root 7 plus root 6 itself. Then denominator become root 7 square minus root 6 square. That is 7 minus 6. What is 7 minus 6? 7 minus 6 is 1. So root 7 plus root 6 by 1. Any number by 1 become that number itself. So here the answer is root 7 plus root 6. Third sub question is 1 by root 5 plus root 2. So here we have to multiply both the numerator and the denominator by what? Root 5 minus root 2. So numerator and the denominator we have to multiply by root 5 minus root 2. Okay, root 5 minus root 2. Now the numerator become 1 into root 5 minus root 2 is root 5 minus root 2 itself. Denominator become a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. So root 5 square is 5, root 2 square is 2, then between them minus symbol. So root 5 minus root 2 by 3. 5 minus 2 is what? 3. So this is the answer. Sub question is 1 by root 7 minus 2. So we have to multiply both the numerator and the denominator by root 7 plus 2. Both we have to multiply by root 7 plus 2. Now the numerator become root 7 plus 2 itself. Denominator become root 7 square, that is 7. Then minus 2 square, that is 4. Then 7 minus 4 is what? 3. So root 7 plus 2 by 3. We can't simplify this again. So this is the answer. Now exercise 1.5, question number 3. Recall pi is defined as the ratio of the circumference, say C, of a circle to its diameter d. That is pi equals C by d, that you already studied in lower class. This seems to contradict the fact that pi is irrational. How will you resolve this contradiction? Actually, it does not contradict the fact that pi is irrational. When we measure a length with a scale or any other device, we only obtain an approximate rational value, but not the exact value. Accordingly, we may not realize which one, either C or D, either circumference or the diameter is irrational. So pi equals C by D is always irrational. In fact, pi equals 3.1415926535 etc. While 22 by 7 equal 3.1428571428 etc. Okay. The topic is nth root of a number. That is nth root of a is equal a raised to 1 by n. For example, 4 cube root of 4 means what? 4 raised to 1 by 3. Fourth root of 7 is equal 7 raised to 1 by 4. Okay. The next is nth root of a number with the power n. When this root nth and here power are same, then this answer will be a itself. For example, cube root of 8 cube, that is equal 8. Fourth root of 7 raised to 4, that is 7 itself. Okay. The next is nth root of a whole raised to m. This we can write as nth root of a raised to m or a raised to m by n. A raised to m by n. Nth root of a raised to m or a raised to m by n. For example, 8 raised to cube root of 8 raised to 5. Then what it will be? That we can write as cube root of 8 raised to 5, or we can write it as 8 raised to 5 by 3. 8 raised to 5 by 3. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.